morning, Busta and Johnny Button. Welcome to the big show. Not a lot, Busta Chops.
Life's a game, nobody cares. Coffee cold, arcades dim. Culture's fading, losing its hymn. Pinball dreams in the glow. Steel ball rolls, where does it go? Arcade lights keep me alive. Buzzing home, the world's behind.
Okay, well, we opened with the two kind of slower songs this morning. But to answer your question, Busta Chops, I didn't notice anything really new. I think there was one achievement, but supposedly a lot of the code update was to do with polish and somewhat minor improvements. Goodness, sorry. Yeah, welcome Shadow, Johnny, and Busta. I was contemplating moving the machine this morning, the rig, but I thought, you know what, I gotta stick to the formula. 2 streams on each game, unless there's more games, but because it takes me like a whole stream to get back in a flow. And so I thought I would just hop back on Dungeons. And you know what? We'll see how it goes. So here we are, back on Dungeons and Dragons. The pre-roll ads seem to be running, but how is everybody? Anyone wake up to negative day? Is it today? Are you going to be the train or the tracks? That's what I tell my daughter, or ask her at dinner often. So today, were you the train or were you the tracks? Today, before she went to school, we talked a little bit about relationships and friends, and how you have to maintain friendships. You need to, they're like plants. You got to continue to water them. Don't forget about them. Fertilize them. Unless you're like married and it's a female friend, you don't want to fertilize those friends. Do not recommend that. Get you in a lot of trouble, especially at her age. Anyways, but yeah, Shadow, if you're having a rough day, rough start to the day, you know, if there's ever anything if you need to vent or rant, you know how to get a hold of me. And but happy that we can kind of have this consistency. Life advice from Dad. You know what? You want to hear something? I never got any life advice from my dad. He just wasn't that dad. Like not it was always like the competition. And we're not going to open up we're not opening up the childhood trauma thing, but so I feel that, you know, sometimes we just need to coach each other, not from a dad-son relationship, but coaching friends. And, I know. People are here for pinball. Okay, here. The lid's back on. The childhood trouble is on. Just kidding. How do we get in? How do we get on that? But no, I am genuinely curious how everyone's doing. But anyways, yes, we are here for pinball. To open up the stream today. Sorry for being a couple minutes late. One of my cameras was not spinning up. Like, anyways, not your problem, but yeah. I mean, you can, but and you can in the Discord. You know, I feel like we're creating friend relationships here, and it's almost good too because it's like we're an impartial, far away friend that you could dump anything on. But yes, as many of you know, my name is Aaron, and this is the Grown Up Adjacent Pinball live stream channel. And here we play pinball. We try to have fun. You can watch me miss shots and hit shots. And on days like today, when there's a code update, we're like Easter egg hunting for that thing to happen. But I think this update may not include a lot of visual stuff. It's exciting when we get to see a big change, like a visual, you know, a new call out or a new scene or something. But, you know, I think mainly this is a casual pinball day. Because I played yesterday, I'm generally in the groove for this game. So I thought, you know, I could switch, or I could, I'm just reading, oh, there was something on the screen about Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway, always invite you guys to hop in the chat. Good morning, also Jay Biscuity and Buster Top Shadow, Johnny Button. Today I'm going to start with a character I haven't played with before. And, you know, we're going to, I didn't reset the character. You know, I didn't want to fully wipe, because you have to wipe all the characters. I don't think that was necessary for this update. So yeah, I mean, ultimately, shout out to the viewers who come and hang out. You guys are awesome. Couldn't do the stream without you. The support is definitely appreciated. Shout out to Nitropinball, where I buy all my pinball stuff. And with some of these new announcements, I'm going to check some delivery dates and see what's incoming and what I might be able to sneak my hands onto. But yeah, enough yapping. Get to the clicking and the clacking. Okay. Say again. It's running now. I run the PC based app now, so it should be more consistent. But the thing is, I have to actually turn it on. So yeah. And I will stop and yap in between games today. Yesterday, I think I didn't stop enough. But
You are nothing.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan
what
to
did I do?
escape her banishment. Anya,
Good choice.
I want to go back to that last screen. It said something different at the bottom.
You are but a mere speck to me.
Tiamat is
that was
hatching a new
strange.
plan to escape her banishment. Make your choice.
I know Wrath. Wrath is just reminding me. I like how probably during the game design they're like, yeah, we should make it say like some mildly mean stuff. They're like, no, we want like hurtful bullying. We want to turn up the meanness to 11 on Wrath. But should we make him talk all the time? No, we should make it talk just once. Should we make him say different things? No. No, we'll just make him say one thing. Oh, okay. What about the characters? Should we get lots of voice actors? Yes, we should get lots of voice actors. Okay, should they say lots of things? No, they should say one thing. Okay, so should they do it in all the modes? No, they should do it in one mode. Okay, in that one mode, should they say lots of things? No, they should say one thing. Okay, so should they say that one thing when it's gonna help the player? No, they should say something that doesn't really fit and it doesn't happen all the time. Okay, glad we're on the same page. That was at the meeting with all the designers.
Now's our chance.
All right, we got a like for Will. Also, on an unrelated note, switched up my lighting today to be a fire theme. Like we're in the dungeon with fire.
Natural 20.
Watch it.
That was a fastball one, but welcome Federico on and others. Yeah, me too. Me too, Busted Chops. Pass do nothing. I've never seen this before. Yeah. That's strange.
Welcome
I've
to
never
Dungeon
had
Crawl.
it.
Level 1.
I've never had it say to do nothing once you're in that screen. Maybe that's a code update thing? I don't know.
You went down a hall and see an intersection. You went down a hall and see 2 doors. You are being attacked by animated armor.
I cast Divine Smite.
Ooh, I didn't notice the shield was already down. Could have ended. I used the shield blithely that time. Okay, whatever. Trying to go for the crit. Oh, missed it.
Great shot.
You won. You found an exit and received a
I
bonus.
used to have a friend who used air conditioning in the car, like sparingly, like it would run out. And I'm like that with the shield.
Quick, don't let it bite you.
Shoot the left ejector. Once I get the ball back,
You sprung a trap. No bonus for you.
Oh, yes. Oh. That was lucky. That was like auto min. Let's hope that's up. Okay, so can anyone in the chat, if you've played this game before, tell me if this is new? I don't remember ever seeing pass. Like if you just want to play. Anyway, so we're in that cycle now. And yeah, so just a short pause. So if you have played Dungeons and Dragons on location, you'll know that it's a mild story-based pinball machine where you can progress a character, you can use your Insider Connected app, save your progress, and wherever you go, and which is kind of cool to log in and see all your progress when you're in a totally different country or state or province or whatever. I found that cool. It seems like it's playing at a slow pace. Like, listen to the music. It's kind of like, oh, happy-go-lucky. Even in between scenes, make no mistake, these outlanes will eat the ball. And everything going on with these slings just fires the ball at the outlanes. And not to mention the dragon likes to shoot the ball directly at your middle drain. So those are kind of the hazard zones. Once you progress your character, dragon multi-ball doesn't happen super often, especially if your machine is set up on medium, where by default you have to hit the dragon like so many times to start it. So playing on different locations, I find that you have to start with an unsaved character to ever get the multi-ball to start. There's other multi-balls though, the gelatinous cube multi-ball. So this is almost like, I mean, and also I hear this machine does do very well on location, especially the first couple months. People kind of gravitate to it, even though it's a semi-licensed theme. I mean, opportunities to improve this game are ones, in my opinion, obviously more callouts, more story. This is a game that would do really well with like
I'm ready when you are.
downloadable content or upgraded story. I really hope they refine it, because if you play this for like 4 hours, you can finish it twice. So, the difficulty is in the shots. So, for example, you absolutely must hit certain shots to pass certain modes. So, some people like that if they're just but in the same regard, it's approachable to public or novice players, because you can walk up and have fun. And I mentioned that when I was at the Seattle Pinball Museum, a guy walked up, he was like very novice, new to pinball, and he immediately started Dragon Multi-Ball, and this guy's in his 40s. Man, he was so excited. So this is why when people ask me what are my thoughts on this game, it's literally 50-50. I 50% love it, 50% hate it, but I won't turn my back on it. We'll keep playing it. Other things too that aren't again, this is for people that maybe haven't played this game before, but the playfield kind of demonstrates where you've been, what you have to complete, and where I'm at in the I have one more mode to go, which is kind of like the hard mode that everyone hates, fighting the trolls, and then it'll start the wizard mode. then it'll basically clear the play when you beat the wizard mode, which is a series of dragons, and it's fun. Yeah, the Tavern Tournament. This is one I do need to. I always need to study the rules more, and it seems like I never really start the tavern stuff. Okay. We are in Dragon Spear Cabinet.
Now's our chance.
Now, I'm just gonna travel around the board and see if there's anything else I can do.
A wolf attacks.
I cast fireball.
Your journey begins on the road to greenest. What could go wrong?
Onward. I cast fireball.
Welcome to Dungeon Crawl, Level 3. You run down a hall and see a door. Shield is ready. You turn left and see a double door. You are being attacked.
Yeah, the music and score in this game is not bad. It's catchy. It fits the mood.
Great job.
I wish. So King Kong's another new game we've been playing on stream quite a bit. King Kong is kind of like the opposite. I don't feel like it has great music. Yeah, I was gonna say mid, but I'm too old to use the word mid. But yeah, King Kong's music is mid. I just, actually, to digress, I don't like to say it's in it a negative way. It's just the game shoots and feels is such a good game that, I don't know. To me, it feels like it should have the best music because the shots and layout and even the rules and how it plays, King Kong is such a good game, and the music's kind of, I don't think the music, that's a good question. Does it fit? I don't know. Music's one of those things that they don't often change after it's launched either. But it's just okay. So let's make another comparison quickly. Godzilla 70th. They pick some of the best tracks to go with that game. And thanks for the like on Facebook, Bradley McFadden. Appreciate the likes and the follows. I hear a weed whacker outside. Anyways, so Godzilla and even Jaws. Jaws has the score from the movie, so that is amazing. But Godzilla has a few well-picked licensed tracks And I feel like, yeah, I feel like they probably had a choice to make, you know, invest more in the shots. I don't know. We all pretend to know how business budgets work. Well, I don't know. Can't comment on that. Yeah, but it's not horrible. It's just, you know, when you compare it to Godzilla's awesome for music. Super well. Even their original stuff is good. Okay, what I meant to do,
I will consume you.
what I meant to do was start a different character that I haven't.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
So Frey
Choose a
Curlyfoot.
character.
Yeah, I haven't used this character. I don't think at all. So why don't we start with Frey Curlyfoot? But yeah, before I start this game, I just want to thank the new followers from the last couple days, you guys, and the resubs. You guys are awesome. Our situation. Let's go.
Your journey begins on the road to greenest. You got a crit.
And again, this is one of those games where
Level 1.
you can never let your guard down. You always are defending the middle drain. Like, it says, well, hey, we gave you the shield.
You went down a hall and see.
Sometimes,
an
even when the ball is just kind of bouncing around, throw the shield up. Because it's going to pop out of somewhere.
You went down a hall and see 2 doors.
Also, as far as shots to practice, you got to be able to hit this shot regularly for the Mimic, Physmo, and
You're being attacked by animated armor.
also being able to hit the dungeon regularly. Oh, this guy's thing moves fast. I was reading a little bit this morning before when I was preparing for the show, the stream, and it's funny. Some people's take on the difficulty, it's all focused on the outlanes. And I get that. I can get that. But, yeah. And like I've said before, I think some of the literally tangled up. Some of the mixed reviews on the difficulty of the game, I think, have a lot to do with the ability to consistently hit the shots. There's not a geometry issue per se. I just think that, like, it'll tell you have to hit a shot here, and the setup is complicated. So I think people don't like complicated, but again, if you play the game for 2 hours, 4 hours, like, everything becomes more. You'll remember how to get to the shots. And like, even the Bally version of Dungeons and Dragons, it was
well
also
met,
challenging.
adventurer. Welcome to my shop. You will not find a better price in all the realm. Oh, such a shame. I really wanted that for you. Really.
Like right now, it wouldn't hurt to put the shield up. Because
Help! I'm stuck!
yeah. I hear you, Buster Club. Oh, I let the ball pass the shield.
Jackpot!
Oh. I was commenting yesterday that like this game does kick your butt, and you can just approach it one of two ways: piss you off, or it's going to be that dopamine rush from anger that you don't know that you want it, but you want it. Yeah, especially for a game you're gonna have in your house. This is one that, you know, if your feet hurt, pull up a chair, sit down, try to get through the story, wipe your character. This character we're playing with right now is a pretty much fresh character, and the attributes from character to character are actually significantly different. So for example, this guy's ranged weapon moves so fast, like hard to control, and some of them the shield will stay up like 3 times as long. And so yeah, if you're into getting to know the lore, like let's say you just have a budget for one machine, or you have one machine at a time, whatever, you can put hours into this game and finish it 5 different ways. And yeah, make no mistake, I have rage quit this and not played it for a month.
I'm ready to go.
So much like the spiders in King Kong, once in a while Raph's head will hit the ball and like divert it. So Dragon Multi-Ball is lit now,
How may
so
I help you, my lord?
for fun we'll try to start that.
Greetings, shopkeep.
So this is where we would buy the trinkets, but we need to save up for 5,000 gold. We're a ways away from
What
that.
a shame. I wish you could have had that.
Ooh. Good morning, Turin 25. Welcome to the morning show. Where today we're going to demonstrate a trouncing of the dragon, not by the dragon. We have the upper hand. So, this is on location. This one's out in the wild near everybody now, isn't it? This one, I think I got this copy in January. Got first run, but it's pretty much near everybody now, isn't it? I remember when there was a while where you had to drive to find one.
My treasure is prettier than you and worth more.
Wow, imagine that was your neighbor. My wife is prettier than yours. My car is worth more. I'd be like, fuck you. Kick some wrath, Seabass. Yeah, we don't have many filters here, but there's some. But yes, we are here to fight the dragon once again.
You are doomed to perish.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
We're gonna keep working
Choose
on
a
Frey.
character.
Frey Curlyfoot. And again, yeah, that's weird they won't put it out. Maybe they don't have room at the arcade, or yeah. I mean, usually they want to get in on the when games come out, they do much better early on. Or maybe they just launched another game and they don't. Yeah.
Helenier Weaveheart.
And so for
I
the
got this.
couple players that haven't seen how this game works, you get to select from either your saved character, or you hold the button, and now you can do what's called a one-shot character. So
Ardor.
and so
I'll lead us to victory.
this is my normal character I play with, but
Anya.
Okay.
this player I
can't
haven't
make
used
Thursday.
much. But you can see they bring different qualities
Frey
to the table.
Curlyfoot.
Okay, but I can't make it Thursday.
So it doesn't so much as build you a random. It, yeah, I guess it does. Doesn't build it fresh. You know what? Let's. Oh shoot.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Well, we're playing with that guy now. Yeah, we'll remove the dwarves, sure.
Your party rides toward an encampment of dwarves with your weapons drawn. They see you approach and
I
get
do
off a
feel
few
like it
arrows
is a
before you can
random
attack.
fresh character.
You are being attacked.
Nice hit.
More dwarves come rushing from the hills. You are being attacked.
So So that's one of the design reasons that the outlanes are so sketchy. So if the ball goes up, it has this like pattern where if it gets up in there, where this shot comes down, it'll roll down that upper in lane into the corner of the sling and then out. So there's a few reasons why the outlanes in Dungeons and Dragons truly are treacherous. So, and moving the outlane posts didn't help whatsoever. Doesn't make it easy.
What could go wrong? That's the last of them.
Dwarven bodies are scattered about the encampment. Balinor shows up. He is very pleased. He gives you a payment and tells you he will have more work for you in the future. As you ride out of town, you see a caravan of wagons. Then you see Yuan Ti attacking and decide to help defend the kobolds. You are attacked by Yuan Ti.
All right, extra ball.
Extra ball.
Oh, see.
Ball 1 stuck.
Sort of see that one finding its way in there. Look how fast the ranged weapon moves for this one. Nothing's lit red. Oh.
Gelatinous cube multi-ball.
What a jackpot.
The jackpot!
Behind me.
You are attacked by Yuan Ti.
Cube.
Shoot again.
Welcome to the chat, Dr.
You are attacked by
Engineer.
Yuan Ti.
Lunar breaks and yes, best of chops. I'm really looking forward to seeing more about this job. I'm looking forward to seeing more about the what's going to be in this Star Wars game. I feel like it's going to be one that when you walk up to it in the arcade, it's going to be fun right off the bat. I hit that like other Star Wars were.
Dragon multi-ball. My multi-ball is about to begin.
And again, when you play this multi-ball, you have to hit the dragon. And you have to hit your jackpot, your lit yellow arrows through.
I think we got them all.
There are scattered bodies. Valinor steps through the shadows and kills the remaining reptilians. The reptilians are lurking to Xanathar, an evil tyrant. I don't want you to find out what is happening at the abandoned farm.
More coming. Impressive.
I mean, it's crazy multi-ball. How do you not love it?
The town celebrates your triumphant return.
No more shield.
Yeah, you slayed me, so what?
Shield is ready.
Order jackpot. Order jackpot. Jackpot.
It is. It is a wicked multi-ball. I think it's an 8-ball multi-ball. It's one of the bigger
I have
multi-balls.
just returned from an abandoned farm.
There's balls everywhere.
I dispatched a few of the Northic scouts, but we need to return and investigate the area further.
Let's check a new area. You were lucky.
I'm not
Look how much you get for hitting every blue arrow. That's one of those high value, like end of mode. You can get like 5 million per arrow. So switching out of
Hello,
that
big score.
multi-ball mode into a bit of a focus mode. It's clever how they did that. And also, if you're just joining today, thank you guys for coming to hang out, playing D&D for the second stream in a row, which I like to do after any time there's a code update. Today we have not found anything new in the code. The code changes included around 10 new achievements for stuff that I've already achieved. So what we'll do is I'd probably need to wipe a character, achieve those items again in order to get the achievements, basically. What else? There was no ABBA update that I'm aware of. ABBA's due to be on stream. I heard Doc Imagineer absolutely loves ABBA. So, well, actually, Doc Imagineer is setting up a new games room, and what he doesn't know, or what Doc Imagineer doesn't know, is inside his new inbox pinball machines is actually just a couple ABBAs. ABBA's a gorgeous game. Anyways, I kid.
There it is.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming to watch pinball this morning.
Nothing over here.
Every once in a while, the ball gets redirected by the the frame and somewhat divot
You are
around
attacked by a Nothic.
the dungeon.
Shield is ready. You have a high score. Please enter your initials.
Oh, good for you.
Well done.
Wrath the Relentless. So what are the best mods for this game? Have you guys seen any must-have mods? I think Busted Chops has been sending me mod recommendations. I don't really like to mod. Like I appreciate the huge amount of work that went into that redesigned dragon's head, but it was only like mildly better. It was cool looking. I was impressed with it, but it was only mildly better. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like this is begging for something more beautiful over here. There's like a picture of a mimic tongue. That could be so cool over there. Oh, Busted Chops, I was just saying that you've been good to recommend some mods for games. I was just curious if people had known about what were the mods, must-have mods for D&D. One mod I would buy is something that makes the shield perfect. Because if you've played or owned this game, you will know the shield sucks. When you set up the machine, either one or the other work. So when the shield is up from your right flipper, the ball, when it's leaning up against the shield, should hit the mountain passage shot, which is the advanced gelatinous cube shot, and go up around there, which mine does. And on the other flipper, when the ball's trapped up against the shield, it should go and hit the road to town shot, which is right there, next to the narrow path where you also start the dragon multi-ball. So what it does quite often do is it will just hit that that post there, which is actually not a bad thing when you're fighting the trolls. So my workaround, I've heavily adjusted my shield. I've put many hours into adjusting the shield, and it's pretty good now. It's at least consistent. So when I trap up the ball on the left flipper, I just give the machine a quick left to right. And when you can see visually that the ball is about a 1/16 of an inch, 2 millimeters from the shield, you hit it and it'll go up and it'll hit the shot correctly. Yeah, you know, actually, that's a good. So that location, they probably pay good attention to adjusting the shield. My shield was making the coolest sound. It was like ping, like a really kind of pronounced ping. But when I opened it up, the shield was completely loose. So it was making more like, you know, when you hit a bell, like it was a cool sound, but the shots were not consistent. And that was why the bolt. So I put red Loctite on it, reassembled it. It was a huge teardown. It took me to get the thing. It's a minor pull off and put back on, but you have to shim. There's 4 screws and get it to. And then the worst thing is to test it. Like you make the adjustment and then you test it. Testing it is like a huge process. You have to get through, start a game. As far as I know, there's not like a test shield. There should be in the menu like test shield adjustment, but I mean, that would be kind of acknowledging that it sucks out of the box. Right out of the box.
You will beg for mercy.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
So we've been working on
Choose a
Frey
character.
Curlyfoot today. Getting through a few different places. One thing that I can say with somewhat confidence, yeah, you choose easy area. Nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. Same with you, Cookie Clicker, Legend, Turn. One thing I can say, if you just want to get a high score into your account, start with a fresh character. Because as your character progresses and you do get better shield, better magic stuff, better arrows, but the game gets harder as far as I can tell. And which is how a lot of video games work, but it's kind of imbalanced in my opinion.
Now's our chance.
Well met, adventurer. Welcome to my shop. You will not find a better price in all the realm.
So Fizmo's shop is a good lesson in spending. Because, yeah, my best games are not logged in too.
It brings out the blood stain on your chest.
You can buy some kind of useless stuff in here. And the trinket you need to save up to 5,000 to get. So, and I don't know what the trinket does. Or
I have just returned from an abandoned farm. I dispatched a few of the Northic scouts, but we need to return and investigate the area further.
Aw, there's nothing here.
this is the mode where you can rack up points. You have to hit the shots. Sometimes the shield doesn't do you good because it makes it so you can't hit Fizmo or the far right shot, that shot. Which I think is clever that they designed it this way.
You are attacked by a Nothic.
Yeah,
You
that
are
is
attacked by a
correct.
Nothic.
Yes, that is a really good point. So yeah, if the ball's feeding in, and you shoot it before it hits the shield, yeah, you can. That is correct. Definitely correct.
Now's our chance.
This character's ranged weapon moves super quickly.
They must be guarding
Yeah, that is a
something.
tight shot
attacked by a
to
nothing.
oh my goodness. On a less steep playfield, you can backhand that shot.
You are attacked by a Nothic.
That's a good question, Ariane. How hard has it been to maintain all these pins? Play a lot of local arcade and been debating getting your first pin for home, but worried about the maintenance. In your case, I would recommend investing in a new machine, and it's kind of like a new car. If you don't put a lot of uses on it, the maintenance is super low. But do be prepared to actually, I'm just going to pause for a second because there's an ad running. Actually, you're a subscriber. Okay. I would recommend, if your maintenance is going to be a challenge, to buy a new machine. And if budget's a challenge, get a pro. And you will find that the maintenance is not like working on an automobile. It's very simple, like adjusting some nuts or bending something that's out of adjustment. And find a reliable local technician. A lot of them will work for the barter system or cash. So it can be tedious, though, as CG Swing is saying. But for example, if there's a problem with a switch, a modern machine will tell you.
Take your chance.
If there's a flipper that's failing, you can use Pinside or AI to basically AI Google to find some solutions. A lot of the stuff is not too scary. So yeah, if you can work on cars. For me, my hobby is RC cars. And so this is dead simple. If you can change a car battery or, Google diagnose an issue on a car, you can work on a pinball machine. It's not rocket science. Where it can be a little bit of benchtop work, if you have to rebuild a flipper on an older machine, if you have a wire short somewhere, you may need to have a bit of electrical knowledge, but other stuff, like if the screen fails, the screen fails, and wherever you buy the machine should provide some amount of support. Example being, like I said, I buy my pinball machines from nitropinball. I've had issues, and they connect me to Stern support. If they can't help me, sometimes they'll be like, oh, well, you need to do this. An example being Dungeons and Dragons, one of the most important buttons in the game, the action button, it was sticking and it wasn't working. So they said, okay, you have to adjust this, bend this, and reseat it. And that was the solution. But at the time, it was game breaking. And so that's what you get when you buy it from a dealer, you get support. It's much like an automobile. When you buy it used, it's one of two things. It's been sitting in someone's basement, or it's been en route at an arcade. Home use only isn't always better. For me, I'm almost more worried about it because I've seen some home use only that are just deferred maintenance, or they've been sitting in a moist garage or a moist basement, and the playfield and the cabinet are warped, everything's oxidized. So that's why, again, I know it can be a more of an initial investment, but if you're looking to get a pinball machine, I would recommend getting a new one and play your title first on location, be sure you like it, do a lot of research, and then invest in it. And also know that, in my experience, if you buy a new pinball machine and sell it within 6 months, you can get 80% of your money back. So keep it in good condition. But yes, what happens is the contacts become moist from the moist basement. Yeah. And you know what? I think, yeah, it's exciting. I've actually only shopped locally for pinball machines, so I think I got to open up my horizons because I'm not finding anything local. Yesterday I looked and there are some listings. There's one that has 5,000 plays and they want almost new price. I'm like, I wouldn't call anyone out, but they know who they are. Anyways, this is true. It is true, but still, with 5,000 plays on the particular game, it's a Stranger Things, and the playfield will be a bump fest on that game. So I had a Stranger Things, and I sold it with, I think, either 300 or 700 plays, not very many. The playfield did have lots of divots. So again, if the question is really about buying a new machine, plays does affect some aspects of condition because everything's got cycles on it. And based on my day job is in manufacturing, and cycle counts do count. They are something. But scarcity, the title, how badly you want it, those things might put the play count aside. This particular title that's for sale also is kind of like semi-misrepresented. It says like 5,800 on the lifetime plays and then 300, and they're calling it, look, only 300 plays. That also kind of, that's something you'll see too.
Mere scratch.
So, how much do we get paid?
This must be the entrance to the old lair of the Cult of the Dragon. I thought they died ages ago.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Curran. Definitely, really good point. Oh, almost bounced. just scrolling up in the chat. Yeah, Johnny Button, that is key to have someone look at. You know what? I heard a really good podcast a while back, and I highly recommend it. A lot of you probably listen to the Wedgehead podcast. The Wedgehead podcast has 2 episodes on a buyer guide. So if you search for Wedgehead on any of your podcast providers, the Wedgehead buyer's guide, they did 2 of them. They're excellent listening. Absolutely helped me, because they talked about what Johnny Button said too, about having a friend go and play it, and he said something too about how condition he does. Anyways, I won't parrot what they say, but it's definitely a good podcast to see. So there's another thing about while we're in between games, I really like chatting with you guys. I played a version of Theater Magic. So when some of the games that people upgrade by putting in LEDs, some of the LEDs ruin games. So there was a period of time when LEDs kind of just came out, and a bunch of them just look like crap. Like they flicker, they're the wrong color hue, yet a lot of people put them in at the time. And I know you guys must know what I'm talking about. I played a couple of games like this, and you're playing the game and the lights are just the wrong color. They're too bright. Yeah. And or they like Turin, they'll put in the ones that are like ultra whites. And I played a Terminator that was impossible. I couldn't see. Like it was like, and this was the turning point day when my wife said, this was like, I remember it in history. We're playing at West Side Pizza in Blaine, Washington. And this is when we decided to get some pinball machines for the house. Well, we decided to get one. We didn't even have the house yet. She's like, I think I'd like a pinball machine down in the games area, whatever. Then she got on this Terminator 2 that had these obnoxious white lights. And they had done, like you said, they put in other colors. It was unplayable. Like it was so bright and just flickery, flashy. They ruined the feel of the game. And so I saw that again on a Theater of Magic. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel warm. So modern LEDs have come a long way, but if you're buying a used machine, there's a good chance you could get one that has those crappy LEDs. The good news is you can change them out yourself. Yeah, Turin says someone near them puts in purple LEDs everywhere. You know what I think would be cool is if it's at your house and you want to put in some LEDs that maybe fit your theme or something. I don't know. But yeah, it can ruin the original intent on a game. And again, not to go down another rabbit hole, but I think the games should kind of remain how they were designed. So like, even for example, I have a ball guide here. And when the ball goes around, it hits the post and feeds my right flipper. Well, the game is intended to hit the left flipper. So for me, even things that take it out of its original intent and design, I mean, it's not like I'm against them, but even the lighting. Yeah, well, we're on our way down the rabbit hole, but like Pin Stadium and some of those lighting things, they may look cool in person, and I don't enjoy looking at it on stream. I think when you play a game, it should look like it was intended, not like literally a stadium. I have not owned those, so I'm not really crapping on the product, but I did see someone's collection and they had all, I don't know if it's Pin Stadium or their own version. They might have put in their own LEDs, and God, it was bright. It was like you were in a 7-Eleven or a sushi restaurant. It was, I didn't have the heart to tell them. I didn't have maybe I had too much of a heart to, but.
I don't like the way you smell.
Part of the time, I just like to stop and chat with you guys. And, I hope that's okay.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
We're going to keep working on...
Make your choice.
So even today, just playing with Frey Curlyfoot a little bit, we've moved Frey from a 1 first level dwarf to a 4th level. So it slowly progresses.
What could go wrong?
Ah, well met, adventurer. Welcome to my shop. You will not find a better price in all the realm.
No problem, Busted Chop. See you later. I gotta head to work at some point soon too. But a couple more games.
Oh, such a shame. If only I could do better, but I can't.
Nice! A critical hit.
I have played Total Nuclear Annihilation. It's
Climb down into the well.
I like the
Attacked by
music in it.
guards.
Just pumped.
Undead cultists are attacking you. Shield is ready. Undead cultists are attacking you.
Oof.
Ah! Nice shot.
Oh!
We can still do it.
Get behind me.
Undead cultists are attacking you.
Critical, yes!
Here we go.
Nice hit.
Ooh. Oh, thank you. The shield is still up. Thank you. Thank goodness. Oh.
Now's our chance.
Good choice.
Oh my goodness, come on now.
Now's our chance.
Oh, we can certainly still do it.
There are stairs that go down and exit into a blacksmith room
Yeah,
with a
CC
sigil on the
Arion,
wall.
I would
They've
definitely
been busy building
recommend
something.
Let's search the place.
put some budget towards going to see some arcades. Get out pinball map and find out what your favorites are. Create a list, and then that's what I have 5 games you want to buy. If you're for those just joining us, ZZ Arian was talking about considering buying a pinball machine, and I kind of talked about the standard things. The theme is everything. Budget is obviously important. Availability is important, and what you plan on doing with it. If you want to keep it for life, I would get like a Jaws Godzilla, something like that, if you want to play forever. It's a known title, is available, good code, but definitely try it on location. Get out there, put $50 into each one you're considering, and because something you like or think you'll like, once you play it 20 times, you might realize, this is kind of boring. Not really what I thought it would be. For example, Jurassic Park, every time I go to play it, I have fun. And so I would consider buying that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Doc and Engineer, that's a good take. 0 toys on the playfield. Music and callouts. Yeah. And I believe Dune is a good game, and it's going to get better. Turin, that's actually a good take too. One of the primary reasons I didn't buy Jurassic Park is because it's on location at 2 or 3 places I go. So, and there was no John Wicks anywhere, so that's why I bought that one, right? It's that same kind of mindset. Oh. And also, Jurassic Parks are going to start disappearing. They're going to be replaced with all the new and shinies, right? Gonna quickly refill my coffee.
lights are humming loud. Pinball wizards in the crowd. Tilt the world, let's take a spin.
Just catching up, reading the chat.
Dreams bounce off the shiny glass, chasing scores that never last. Every flip's where we begin. Pinball paradise, we're rolling the dice, laughing and chatting, it feels so nice. Grown up adjacent, but never too far. Hit replay, we're the rockin' pinball stars. Silver balls, a comet streak, chatter echoes, voices peak, multi-balls the goal we seek. Flippers flash like disco lights, retro vibes and endless nights, we're the kings of all delights.
We'll let this one play out. The morning dance break. I would say with general confidence, I'm pretty sure nobody tunes in to watch me dance. I don't bring that quality to the screen. Maybe if I get those bunny ears and play some like mid-game. I do have like colored lights.
Silver balls, a comet streak, chatter echoes, voices peak, multi-balls the goal we seek. Flippers flash like disco lights, retro vibes and endless nights.
Oh yeah? So Documagineer is one of our subscribers. And subscribing is not an expensive thing. You can use your Amazon Prime, as most of you know, with Twitch. But as a subscriber, you get access from Twitch to our subscriber Discord. We have all the channel's music in there. We have all our announcements. We decide what games to play. Even they would influence my buying decisions on next games to get. Or, anyways, that's our subscriber filling for today. Another thing I'm doing on the channel, in case anybody cares, there will be channel merch, but not just logo merch, like merch you want to wear. So grown-up adjacent merch is coming soon. In a previous lifetime, I used to design t-shirts, posters, logos, branding. So I'm working on a couple of designs, and there will be a merch store. Not that anybody cares, but it is something that's coming. And yes, as Documagineer says, subscribe. You did it, and so can you. Follows count too. If you strolled across the stream on Twitch or even YouTube, other platform, hit that follow button, hit that share button. It does make a big difference. But let's play some more Dungeons and Dragons.
You smell delicious.
Topped up my coffee. I feel like we could make that happen, but it's gonna probably be expensive, Johnny Button. I was also this morning thinking about what my name I'd put on the back is. My daughter plays sports, and on the back of her hockey jersey or skating jersey, one of the kids has like a hyphenated long, like Russian last name. Like the name bar is like 28 inches and it wraps all the way around. But hyphenated last name. So. Yay, Funko Pop. Ooh. Is that one of the songs I have? Okay, FS Cap'n, that's a great question. So FS Cap'n is currently a subscriber on Twitch. And in order to access the subscriber Discord, of course, an ad begins right as I'm fucking saying this, but you can hear me at least because you're a subscriber. In order to connect your subscriber, you open up Discord and you go down to connections or integrations, I think, and you have to connect your Discord to your Twitch account, and then you'll just be in. And Shadowtronics could help you out if it doesn't work, or just message me and we'll try to make it work.
Ha! I have scales older than you.
Another thing, we have a non-subscriber Discord, and if you want that, you can just type !Discord in the chat, and it'll whisper message you the non-subscriber Discord, which we do hang out in. It is community building. It just doesn't have some of the exclusive elitistness of the subscribers, but it is a fun place too. So. Yeah, that I could look into something like that. Doc Imagineer. But, awesome. Oh shoot.
You think you can defeat me? Ha!
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
You know what? Because I'm warmed up, I'm gonna
Make
give
your choice.
my saved character Ardor a chance and see if we can beat these trolls.
I'm ready to go.
Your journey begins on the road to Arabelle.
Oh, give me a break.
Now's our chance.
Critical hit.
That's what we wanted to do.
You walk past dead bodies and
All right, we're gonna
down hidden
defeat the
stairs.
trolls, then the
You enter
Abashi,
cool,
then the
large
dragons.
cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows. You are attacked by a troll. You are attacked by a troll.
So this character has
Onward!
You notice the ranged weapon moves very slow for this character, but it's more powerful.
You got a critical hit. Great shot!
Oh, now it's moved.
Natural 20.
That was a move I've never used. I moved my hands, held down the ranged weapon and moved hands because I needed to use a flipper.
Tap action button to use your shield.
Like right now. Oh, that would have been so nice if it went in. This is where Dungeons is very dangerous. See? I used the word dangerous, but really what I meant was off-pissing. Very off-pissing. Didn't even really remember draining 3 balls. And so Zerion, what this game really has going for it is the story aspect could grow so much more. So I think of all the games, it has potential to keep growing. Like, there's going to be a ton of these on locations, and if they can keep them fresh by introducing a little bit more story, a little bit more voice acting, I don't know, because they could even introduce new enemies, and definitely they can introduce new game characters. Like, after you beat the game once, you get 1 new character, but since then, I've beat the game like 5 times and there's no new characters. Like, I don't know how hard it would be for them to add. Yeah, and the new wizard modes too. And like Flame Suit On, this is a game that would benefit from playing 4-ball, 5-ball. Like, if you're just having fun in your basement, like 3 balls, you saw it. That was a 5-minute game, 10-minute game. But I tell this story sometimes. When I sold my Stranger Things, I turned the game to 10-ball, and like. Because I had a couple hours before they came to pick it up. Had it out in the middle of the room, and I got through the entire game. And I was like, man, why did I never do that just once? And I was much crappier of a player back then. So like, I needed 10-ball to get that far. But I've not done it since, but and you can sure see a lot of a game when the balls don't matter. The only thing is, though, it disproportionately will skew your high score. And just to kind of measure my progression, my 10-ball score I got on that game, I can beat it in 3-ball now because I've progressed. All right, FS Cap'n is in in the subscriber Discord. That's awesome. If anyone else is just joining the stream today, consider following or subscribing. We'd love to have you, but also just remember where to find me on social media, here on Twitch, YouTube, wherever, Facebook. If you don't follow on Facebook, Facebook is where I announce. Facebook and Discord, I announce what we're playing next. I try to do it in advance in case people just don't want to see something.
Your weapons are toys compared to my fiery wrath.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment. Choose a character. I'm ready to go.
Playing my saved character again in hopes of actually beating this level. This is the final level.
You walk past dead bodies and down the hidden stairs. They end in a cool, large cavern. Foul-smelling trolls emerge from the shadows. You are attacked by a troll.
That is one thing that it's like a calibrated outlane fail. I think my playfield pitch is about 6.8, 6.9. So sometimes when the ball bounces off the flipper, it just drains, and there's like almost nothing you can do about it. But anyways, those are my excuses. And Zarion, to your point about different progression and story and that type of thing, you can always start a fresh character. And then you see, like, some of the best stories in this game are near the beginning. I think they did that for those that walk up to a fresh game in an arcade.
You are attacked by a troll.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Opportunity beckons. A mere scratch. Nice! A critical hit.
I think we'll make it. We're already on ball 3.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment. Make your choice.
I'm just noticing is there a chat delay? No, it looks like it. So, Doc Imagineer's question, would someone who merely was okay with Stranger Things show like the Stranger Things gameplay? Okay, I've got a great answer for that. I watched one episode of Stranger Things years ago, and I thought it was okay, but never continued on. After I played the game, I bought the game. My daughter loved it. When we went to nitropinball, we played everything in the room. She gravitated to Stranger Things with the big toy in the middle. It's a lot of fun. It's an approachable yet difficult fan layout. And there's tons of movie assets. Tons. Very similar layout to Attack from Mars, yes. It does very well on location. You're right, Turin, yes. I bought a pro model. One thing I regretted not getting the premium. I put the UV light kit, which is, it has such a cool UV light show mode. There's a couple in stock at nitropinball right now, and I've been having thoughts. I played it the other day. It's just, I loved it. I regret selling it. And yeah, it does good numbers. It does good numbers on location. Attack from Mars has a lot of other cool stuff going on though. It's like a nostalgia bomb with the way the callouts are, and I would also love an LE version of Attack from Mars remake. Yeah, absolutely, FS Captain, you said it right. Going to the upside down with the UV, and if the sound is turned up, that has some great callouts. And the modes are super well done. They use the movie assets so well. And there is other code floating around for them. It keeps getting updated too. So. Not that I recommend changing your code for added movie assets. Jurassic Park, Stranger Things. I actually haven't tried it, but I did have the code when I had the game. I just didn't install it. Yeah, this one I'm gonna play an unsaved Ardor.
Your journey begins on the road to Westgate. A wolf attacks. You're in a tavern near the pier. A lady at the bar is wearing plate mail. She joins you.
Greetings, I am Lady Lysandra. I believe we can help each other.
Before she can tell you more, you see zombie sailors climbing out of the water. You see zombies climbing out of the sea and attack people on the docks. The zombie sailors turn and head toward you. You're being attacked.
Yeah, Evil Dead's multi-ball. And the callouts again. Oh, that is why people hate this game. High speed drain off a sling.
Attacked.
Not why I hate the game. I don't hate the game.
Nice hit.
And yeah, as Cookie Clicker mentioned earlier, you can hit those tighter, you can hit the Physmo shot and that narrow path shot under the gelatinous cube
I love hidden.
when the shield's up, but you have to hit it when it's rolling down the inlay, like a little early.
You are being attacked.
Now's our chance.
My shimmy didn't work.
You're being attacked.
Gotta get the crit. Get a multi-ball going here.
Good fortune awaits us.
Come on now. Hit the... I hit the 2 shots that aren't lit 3 times.
Please pleased, Lysandra tells you she would love to work with you again. Then, you see some large shadows down
Yeah,
in the docks
FS
near
Captain,
Galleon.
definitely moments, right? Pinball moments.
Hey you, your shoe's untied.
Tiamat is hatching a new plan to escape her banishment.
Do have to go to work soon, but
Your journey begins
try
on
one
the
more
road
game.
to Greenest. You arrive in Greenest, a farming village. You meet Balinor, a high-level... Your party rides toward an encampment of dwarves with your weapons drawn. They see you approach and get off a few arrows before you can attack. You're being attacked. You got a crit.
it knows when your shoe is untied. Yeah, it does. Funny to mention that. The dragon knows where the ball is based on switches. So you'll see the dragon's head move around. That's based on what you're hitting, which is kind of cool.
We did it as a team. Good work. Here is your promised gold. There will be more for you in the future if you take on another quest. Welcome to Dungeon Crawl, Level 1.
Take the safe shot. I missed the safe shot.
You went down a hall and see an intersection. You went down a hall and see two doors. You are being attacked by animated armor. again.
This is where you have to be careful. You beat a mode, you just need to get out of it, and there you go. Frustrating.
I'm ready to go.
We need...
As you ride out of town, you see a caravan of wagons. Then you see Yuan Ti attacking and decide to help defend the kobolds. You are attacked by Yuan Ti.
Really want that extra ball.
Dragon multi-ball!
You think you can defeat me? No one goes up against a dragon and wins.
Oh, Rex, that is a good question. Let's see what the chat says.
There's more. I love a thrilling battle.
You are attacked by Yuan Ti.
It's not over yet.
Town celebration multi-ball.
You are not worth my time.
One thing that's key is now that you're done, aim and hit those
There are
jackpots.
scattered bodies. Balor steps through the shadows and kills the remaining reptilians. The reptilians are working for Xanathar, an evil tyrant. I don't want you to find out what's happening at the
can.
abandoned farm.
I think one of the purposes of Celebration Multi-Ball is to reload the balls on the dragon too. But main thing is don't forget to hit your gold arrows if you can.
More time.
So, while I'm chopped up here, so Rex, are you when the game was originally announced, they talked about that from the shield you could hit either of those shots. So when it was delivered, mine would only hit one of the shots, and it still only hits one of the shots. And for most people I know, it'll either hit one or the other. And a pretty skilled player can adapt and kind of shimmy the machine. I'm not saying I'm a skilled player, but you shake the machine, take the shot, and it will be able to hit the shot. Anyways. All right, pause 1 second. Gentleman's here to measure for blinds, so you know I'm gonna take a couple minute. Actually, I'm gonna keep playing. We're in the middle of a game.
Nice! A critical hit!
To answer, I'm just gonna keep playing.
I have just returned from an abandoned farm. I dispatched dispatched a few of the Northic scouts, but we need to return and investigate the area further.
Aw, there's nothing here.
Just some rocks.
Nothing over here.
You were attacked by a Nothic.
The ball you're talking about at the front is called a captive ball. So basically the ball sits there. When you hit it with the other ball, it goes back and triggers the switch.
You were attacked by a Nothic.
Now's our chance. What could go wrong?
Oh, we can certainly still do it.
Onward!
No, this isn't one you can scrape the ball out of. The ball up at the front is a
You were attacked by a
captive
Nothic.
ball. Almost every pinball game does have a captive ball. Sort of a feature. This is a moving captive ball as opposed to like a hard post captive ball. You know what that's called? I'm just going to take a very quick break here. Thank you. Yeah. That was strange. There we go. It's back. Sometimes these cameras heat up, but that wasn't the issue. Anyways. In my basement studio here, there's blinds, and as you know, UV is not good for arcade machines, so I've got the windows covered with some janky kind of banners, but we're getting blackout blinds put in.
I'm
measuring
ready to
for those.
go.
Now's our chance.
A redo.
Okay, pause.
We can still do it.
The wizard is down.
Check.
A mere
I don't know.
scratch.
Can you hear me now? That's strange. Not sure what happened, but anyways.
Critical. They must be guarding something.
You are attacked by a Nothic.
I think we got them all.
This must be the entrance to the old lair of the Cult of the Dragon. I thought they died ages ago.
Tap the action button to use your shield.
Well met, adventurer. Welcome to my shop. You will not find a better price in all the realm. Oh, a shame. That was a great item.
Can you hear me now, Johnny Butt? It balanced a little better. I'm not sure what happened. Changing scenes can do that sometimes. Generally. A few things.
Chinese dice game begins.
Loser buys next round.
achievements.
Nice roll.
Keyboard time has increased. Most impressive.
Oh, you are going to die.
Part of me wonders if when I come back and take out my ear monitor things, if I just talk quietly. You know how when you have earplugs in, you whisper? I don't think it's like
Congratulations.
that.
Now
because
enter
I
your
can see my
initials.
levels are
Oh,
pretty
you think
high.
you're a hero now?
I did have the microphone muted too. I don't know. This is a shoddy operation we got going on here. Well, hey, we found high score number 1. I do have to go to work. We're gonna wrap up the stream. But at least we achieved something today. But, yeah. Maybe I'm not projecting enough. No, my levels are still pretty much the same. This was a fun stream. Sometimes Dungeons and Dragons can go one of 2 ways. Streaming it can be frustrating because the game kicks your butt sometimes.
Do it again.
I'm excited when Dungeons and Dragons code has new, big, noticeable things, right? Today we found a couple of the things. Yeah, I'm gonna head to work, be on stream, I think at the normal time today. Got a couple appointments that lead right up to, the stream might start a little bit late today. If it's gonna start late, I might bump it to a different time slot, but I'll let you guys know. Yeah, it was fun today, not horrible. See if we have any friends online. Got a friend we can go and read. But yeah, before we go over and do that, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. Thank you for the new followers and subscribers. I really appreciate it. Got some new stuff happening in the channel that we're gonna talk about and learn about in the Discord. So head over to the Discord. But yeah, what else? Until next time.
What's it going on?